Squares. I was going to show you how to finish your um, graffiti today. So last time we put the color in there, and then this time we're going to do Zentangles. Zentangles are basically like a repeated pattern, and it's a fun little doodle that actually is supposed to be really relaxing for people. They have lots of the coloring books with Zentangles in them. So here are some, and I'm going to attach these to the lesson plans so you can either print them or just open them up on your Chromebook to look at them for ideas. You can also Google ideas or look on YouTube because there's tons of Zentangle ideas and actually other directions on how to do that that might help you out a little more if you're having trouble. See how I did put an example of blending Zentangles together, and this is just one of many examples. So what we're going to start with here is the first letter, and on your lettering you want to have more than one Zentangle pattern in each letter, okay? So I'm going to start with, let me show you here. Well, I'll just start with this one here, okay? So I'm just going to make the little circles, put the dots around it. Maybe I'll have one going off the edge. It's kind of like making a pattern on fabric or paper or something. I mean, this is paper, but you know, like when you have clothing that has patterns on it. It's just a pattern that's kind of spread out and repeated over your fabric. One here. And then I'm going to switch over to, I don't know, what should I do next? Wish you guys were here so you could actually tell me what to do next. I'm going to do this one. This one's actually quite simple, okay? So I don't want to go with the same lines as my letter, all right? So I'm going to go diagonal. And here I'm going to make a little half a circle so it doesn't look like I just drew something else. It's hiding behind there. You could use a ruler if you need to. I'm using a skinny Sharpie for this part of my project. If we were in art class, most of our skinny Sharpies are actually a lot wider than this, so I would use like some nice pins that I have if I could. So let's see, I'll do one more row. How about that? Oops, that's not even straight. Way to go, Mrs. Gibson. One more. Good Lord. Okay. We're just going to go with it. Okay, so if these are those, then what I'm going to do is I'll make diagonal patterns going one way. And then here, where they meet, I'm going to go up the other way. And down, up. You missed the excitement yesterday during my 6th grade direction video. Sophia fell down the stairs. She's fine, by the way. And the kids were running around being like a bunch of wild animals, so that was fun. They had lots of sound in the background. But the twins are fishing today, so it's a little quieter in our house. Just have Sophia right now. All right, so there. Okay, now if I wanted to, I could even color like every other section, but I think that looks pretty cool. Okay, so now after I do those, I'm going to pick another shape. So since these are both pretty light, I'm going to try something a little different now. So if you look at this one right here, okay, so it's a shape, and then behind the shape it's black, which means you're going to color in the background. And you could do flowers or whatever, but I guess I'll just copy the leaves here. Okay. I guess even when the twins are gone, the dogs are still here yapping away. I don't know if you could hear that or not. How am I going to do this? I want to go another direction. Go across here. This. Okay. And then I'll put a few more here. See, it goes off the edge. And when they overlap like that, it makes it a lot more interesting to look at, which is always a good thing. All right, so then I'm going to color in around each of those. And if I have a large area, which I mean, obviously it shouldn't be too large, but if I have a bigger area and I want to use a black Sharpie, that's the bigger one, like this size, just the normal black Sharpies we use a lot, then I can actually, but let's see, then it'll be really kind of hard to tell where the edges are and stuff. Hope you guys have had a fun week. Hopefully this week is warmer than this last week. It's been kind of chilly. I'm about sick of chilly weather. I don't know about you guys. Okay. All right, so once I got like some of the larger stuff done, then I can go in with my skinny Sharpie and fill in the spaces. A lot of the kids in sixth grade this year, well, every year really, but the sixth graders this year, of course, did this project last year. And I know some of them are even still doing some of this stuff on their own just because they kind of enjoy the calm little activity that it is. You can do this while you watch TV or anything. But when you get it finished, it looks really, really cool. If you go to Art Sonia's website, you can look at the Zentangles there, and it's really neat. Okay, you see how I'm kind of filling that in with those? So, does it have to be straight lines? Absolutely not. These are straight because the sides of that one were straight is all. If you notice next to this one here, it's a little curved. I can even make it a little more curved. This pen is so skinny, it's almost too skinny. All right, let's see here. If I can get this one done, I'll do like one or two more and then we'll call it good, okay? And then you can do your own thing. Careful with your neat lines. Okay, so there's like a fun little leafy one. And then actually, I think what I'm going to do next, you know me, I have to do flowers somewhere, right? Okay, so I'm going to do this just so I can do something a little different. And what I'm going to do here, no, that almost looks kind of strange, doesn't it? Could fill in the little gaps around the leaves maybe. Look at that. And then I can even make a curve around this. The thing with Zentangles is you want to make sure that you balance the dark and light areas. So there's some super dark areas, but there's also some super light areas, okay? If you look at this one here, this is actually really dark, okay? I would recommend doing some darks and some lights. I don't know, I mean, if you Google Zentangles, you can come up with all sorts of ideas. Look at these, I like these little peas in a pod type designs, so maybe I'll do that just a little bit here. There or something like that. Oh my goodness, that's getting kind of small. There. Hopefully you guys are being nice to your brothers and sisters at home if you have brothers and sisters. And getting all your homework done. I know my kids, I looked at the My Work tab on Google Classroom and personally about had a heart attack because I did not realize that there were some things that they were not turning in. So you might check that if you haven't. This does not look the same. Okay, so maybe they're a little more pointy. What do you think? Like that? I can only get 2 peas in my little pea pods. I don't know. And then I'll fill in around those. And then I can pick another pattern to do. It's getting kind of dark, so I could do something lighter, like over here maybe. I don't know. What could I do? I'm doing this one right here, okay? Well, I'm going to try it anyway. Like that. I don't know if you guys can hear Liv and Maddie in the background. I've heard a lot of Liv and Maddie in the last few weeks. My kids love it. You guys are probably outgrown Liv and Maddie, but something like it, right? Doesn't have to be perfect. Just have fun with it and kind of play with it. Okay? You can even fill in those little gaps between the flowery shapes if you want. Might look a little better. Okay, so you're just going to work on carrying your patterns through your letters, okay? And then also don't go the same direction as your letter. Like, see how remember how I changed this diagonal so it wasn't going the same exact way. I'm going to upload some of these to the lesson plans so you can either print them or just look at them. I might even add some more ideas because I have these 2 pages and then I have another blank page that I think I'll probably put some more on and then I'll make it into a PDF for you. Over here, I want you to do all your letters and I would love to see your finished results. If you want to text it to me at 913-426-3393 or you can email it to me at rgibson@usd111.org, of course. So, or you can share it with me. Take a picture and just share it. I don't know if you can figure that out. So anyway, I'd love to see it, as I would love to see your beautiful faces. I miss you. Hope you're doing well. Get busy Zentangling. You can sit outside and do this in a lawn chair and suntan. You can do it in the car. You can do it in your bedroom. You can do this while you watch TV. Anything, all right? You just have to have a skinny pen, basically, or a skinny marker. I love Sharpies because they don't blend or smear or anything. I guess if you had to, you could use a sharp pencil, though, okay? So, take care. Have a great week. Miss you.